What's up, Laine fam? Welcome back to another video. It is Haley. Today I am going to be filming a video talking all about my postpartum depression and dealing with colic in a baby, because when I actually went to go search on YouTube, there was barely any videos with people talking about this, and I kind of wanted to just make an informational video for all new moms, parents, anyone who's dealing with this, and things that kind of helped us along the way, because it was a lot to deal with. If you guys are new, make sure that you click that subscribe button, comment down below some YouTube video ideas so we can continue to put out content for you guys. But before we jump right into this video where I talk about postpartum depression and colic in your baby, I wanted to talk about something that is important to me, which is climate change. Last month, the Inflation Reduction Act became a law. This is the largest investment combating climate change made in US history. This means America is back on track to reduce emissions by 40% below 2005 levels by 2030. The new law includes a lot of huge investments in climate protection and climate change prevention. The new investments of clean energy production are aimed at reducing carbon emissions. You can help the environment by using less gas or installing more cost and energy efficient means to powering your house. And these are just some ways that you can start by helping. If you are interested in learning more about this, be sure to look up the Inflation Reduction Act so you can get more information for yourself. Okay, so let's jump into this video. With my last pregnancy, I did deal with postpartum depression. I feel the second time around, it became a lot more extreme. I actually had to get on more medicine and things like that. A lot of things that I experienced in the beginning was just like feelings of hopelessness, depression, extreme anxiety, overall just intense feeling, overwhelming feeling having this new baby. A lot of the reason for my postpartum depression and anxiety was linked to the baby having colic. And if you are not aware of what colic is, it is your baby who is healthy just cries a lot more than the average baby. And you can't really figure out what the issue is. It can be gas, it can be a lot of things. They don't really know the exact reasoning behind why babies get colic. The main definition for this is crying for more than 3 hours a day, for longer than 3 weeks, 3 days out of the week. Yeah, something like that. So we definitely diagnosed Isabella with colic because she just could not be consoled. There was not a time in the day that she wasn't crying. When it first began, it was around 7 hours a day, which obviously gave me a lot of anxiety, to the point where I was actually unable to eat. I could not hold Isabella sometimes because my body was just so weak, obviously probably from the lack of nutrients and just on top of the stress of not knowing why she was crying. This was all super intense for me because I did not deal with any of this with Ezra. He did cry and have some gas problems, but it was nowhere near to the extent of how much Isabella was crying. Colic is supposed to last up until 3 to 4 months, so I just want to let you guys know that there is an ending. She actually stopped crying as much near like the middle of 2 months, and it was almost just like we were just like waiting for the moment, like, when is she gonna cry? Is she gonna cry again? Is she, like, what's going on? Why is she not crying? Like, it was kind of scary. In the weeks before, we'd even bring her to the doctor, and the doctor's like, yeah, I'm a little concerned she's crying a lot. We want to do blood tests. But she wasn't like crying to the point where it was like, we would never get her to stop crying. Like, she eventually stopped crying, and I just knew as a parent, like, there wasn't anything wrong where she would need to get blood tests or anything like that. It wasn't like a cry that was like, seemed super concerning. Like, yes, I was concerned, but it wasn't like a cry that, if you're a mom, you just know your child. So then we just let a few weeks go by and things literally started getting better. But at first it just started with, lots and lots of crying, squeezing her legs to her chest, which shows that she has gas, and little constipation here and there. But yeah, it was really bad at first. As I was saying, at points, like, I could not hold her because I literally was not eating at that rate in the beginning. From when I had the baby, I lost 45 pounds within 2 weeks because I just could not eat. I just couldn't enjoy anything. I could not breathe, basically. Like, there was points where like the crying got so intense, I would just fall on the ground and just like the stress was that bad that I went to see a doctor. She put me on this medicine. You know, medicine takes like a month to like really kick in, and she told me that, and I was like thinking in my head like, girl, you are going to be hearing from me within the week if this stuff is not working. Like, I can't live like this. This is just insane. And I feel like there was like no videos, nothing out there. You know, we gave her gripe water, we gave her, you know, Mylicon, everything that you give a baby for gas, for colic, nothing seemed to work. And what just worked for us was timing and letting it kind of pass, let her get through the traumatic stage of being born, because it is pretty traumatic being born into the world. So I also feel like she cried a lot because she was trying to adjust. Like, you just pulled her from the womb for 9 months. Now she's seeing light, she's seeing everything that she didn't see before. So it definitely had a big impact on the way things were. But I just want to let all the moms out there know that it will get better. It's not gonna last forever. I know some parents, I've read like every form on Reddit, it can take like 6 months for the colic to go away. And yes, Isabella still cries and has her fussy moments, but is nothing compared to the beginning. I just want you to know that there is hope. Reach out for help, because if I didn't reach out for help, I might not even be here, because I was just, my thoughts had gotten so dark, so just terrible. You don't understand what postpartum does to you, and it is normal to feel these things. You don't feel guilty or feel like you're a bad parent because of the way that you're feeling. It is a lot to deal with. A lot of us are going through it, and I know it's hard to sit online and like see all these moms post how like amazing their baby is and how calm and how sweet and there's no crying. But I want to let you know I'm here. That wasn't the case for me. I am your little shoulder to lean on and ask for help. And if you guys are dealing with this at all and you literally need to talk to somebody, please message me, because I would have cried of joy if somebody like reached out and gave me tips. Or if you have any specific questions that you'd like me to answer, I can definitely do that, because I do have a little tips and tricks if you want like that type of video. We've made it. I am no longer in that state of mind, which has just been so great, because now I can focus on being like the best mom I can be. Because at first I just like felt like I wasn't being the best mom, because I couldn't even hold the baby sometimes. I was so like weak and nauseous and sick, and now I'm feeling a lot better, and I am on another medication for anxiety and stuff like that, so you know. Met it up over here. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, a little bit of me kind of talking about my experience. I felt like I didn't see anything really like this on YouTube, and maybe there was like one mom who did this and I was just watching her video like, thank you girl, thank you. But just know that I'm here and I love you guys, and I support you through what you're going through, and understand that it's hard. It's really hard. But I love you. Give this video a like, make sure to subscribe. Let me know if you want to hear any more details on these things, or if you want me to continue to talk about them. So yeah.